Oh, I am not feeling it today. Oh, sorry about that. This is Jalen with Growth Inspired. I'm back with the video talking about finance. If it should you invest or pay your debt, which one should be the priority? In my opinion, I will be talking about it in this video. A lot of people, they ask me if they should be investing their money or if they should be paying down their debt. So I will be talking about this a little bit in detail just to let people know about my thoughts about it and what I would recommend. So if you're needing to know, definitely check out this video here as you don't want to miss out. Before I was choking on my saliva, I want to let people know to check out the Growth Inspired shop. I have tons of goodies that you can look at. I sell merchandise, shirts, hoodies, pullovers, you name it, coffee mugs. If you want to see my face, definitely check out the Growth Inspired shop. I appreciate you guys who's been tuning into these videos and been watching them and just learning from me, and I love giving out value to people, and this is one of the best ways that I can actively do it and express myself. So definitely check out the Growth Inspired shop. If you haven't, I'll leave a link at the bottom of the description, so definitely look into that. I will also like to say that I am not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is strictly my opinion. I am not going to confirm or deny if I'm right or wrong, or if my opinions are right or if it's incorrect. So I recommend that you do your due diligence and reach out to your financial advisor before you consider anything that I say in this video here. So should you invest or should you pay down your debts? That is a good question. It can be a very, very, very tricky question as well. And how do you decide? How do you pick which one is more important than the other? Of course, if you invest your money, you can turn X amount of dollars into hundreds to thousands of dollars, and you can use that money, that extra money, to even pay down more debt and basically keep building wealth from there. Well, thing with debt. With your debt is basically if you're taking out a loan or a mortgage, or if you're having like an account that builds up interest and you pay more over time, you theoretically could pay more money over time if you don't tackle it sooner. So the sooner that you go after trying to pay down that principal, the more money you can save long term on the interest rates. But you have this big old battle. Which one should you do first? Should you invest or should you pay down your debts? Which one would you do first? If you want me to be 1,000% honest, what I recommend people to do is try to do both. The key to building wealth is having a good net worth, and what makes up your net worth is like your assets and your liabilities. If you're investing, or if you had an investment account, that can be considered your assets. And you got debt and your financial obligations, those can be considered your liabilities. The key to building wealth is to increase your assets and to decrease your liabilities. The only way you can do that is to invest or use your money correctly and keep building it up. And then for your liabilities, you just gotta keep paying down that debt. How you can kind of tell which one is more of a priority is dependent on how much cash flow do you have coming in right now as we're speaking. A lot of people, they could be living paycheck to paycheck right now on getting all their bills caught up and paying it on time right now, and some don't have a lot of bills and they just have this cash that could be sitting in their bank account. I made a video quite some time ago talking about the time value money, that having money just sitting in the bank won't do you no good. It can actually cost you more money just to let it sit compared to like using it or trying to leverage it. So I will leave a link at the bottom for you guys to definitely check that out. I broke down the numbers and everything for you. So yeah, it just depends on your situation right now, your personal finance situations. If you have any extra money that's coming in for you to invest versus or just pay it down, or if you're kind of living paycheck to paycheck. So it just depends. Everyone's just different. So it's kind of a difficult question to really answer. It just depends, honestly. The best way for me to really explain it or to help people understand is putting it with these examples right here. Let's say that you're living comfortable right now. You make a decent amount of money. Every paycheck you get, you still have a couple of $1,000s left over, and it just sits in the bank account, and you don't invest or anything right now. So would you either would you invest a portion of that money, or would you go to the dealership and buy like a Mercedes-Benz and get like a car payment paying like $800 a month? Surprisingly, if you want me to be honest, there's someone out there in the world now who has that kind of money, and then they will spend hundreds to thousands of dollars a month on a car note and instead of investing their money. Now with this other example right here, let's say that you have a car note coming up and your car note is about $600-700. You have that in your account, but you wanting to trade or trying to invest it, you want to turn that $700 into, let's just say, $2,000. So would you invest that money that is for your bills, or would you just pay your bills and just call it a day? Surprisingly, as well, there's someone in the world who will use that money or try to use money that they don't have to begin with to invest and flip it to where they have more money in return. So hopefully you understand where I'm going with this. It just depends on the situation, and it depends on the person. And the reason why I use that example is because either example 1 or example 2, either or could do something to make their situation better, or they can do something to make their situation worse. There have been times where people will use money that they barely had to try to flip it, and then they can end up losing all that money that they originally had for their bills. Or you have people who have hundreds or thousands of dollars in their bank account, and they just buy stuff that they want. They can be materialistic. They can buy things that add zero value to their life, and later on down the road, they might not have that kind of money or that cash flow coming in, and then they just end up in that tight situation. The phenomenal thing about investing and paying down your debts is you can do both with a little bit amount of money. You can invest for like literally $5, $10 to $20, and you don't have to do it every day. You can do it like every 2 weeks, or you can do it every month. And same thing with your bills. If you have a credit card balance, you can just pay that down over time. So that's one of those things to build wealth, is you got to increase your assets and decrease your liabilities, and doing something is better than nothing. So if you have $1,000 coming in, you can do a 50-50 split. You can have that $500 into an investment account, and you can have that other $500 to pay down on your bills. And then over time, you will start to see that cash flow, and then that your net worth to gradually get better as your assets are going up and your liabilities are going down. And there's just a lot of stuff that you can really get into right now. You can do stocks, you can use bonds, you can trade foreign exchange, you can trade cryptocurrency, you can even buy cryptocurrency right now. There is a lot of tools out there that you can use to trade, and then you can do it for like dollars to even hundreds. Like, it don't really take much to let that net worth and let that wealth to start build up. But again, I recommend that you assess your personal finances to kind of see like where the money is going, and then just go from there. So I decided to make this short video just to talk about this. I know it's not like a definite answer. It's just one of those depends kind of questions and answers. So definitely just look at your personal finances and just go from there. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts about it. I appreciate you guys so much who've been tuning in and been watching all these videos. If you need to get at me, you can reach me at my email, support@growthinspired.info. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you at the next video.